TSUTigers.com here with head coach Larry Inman after a 75-67 loss to Southeast Missouri. Coach, just give us an opening statement.
I didn't feel like we played our best basketball under any circumstances. I felt like we made too many mental mistakes. I felt like they out-hustled us at times, and we just didn't make good decisions, good basketball decisions. And with that said, it wasn't so much turnovers as it was as much execution, blown layups. You know, we started out in the hole because we couldn't make a layup. And you know, the only thing I know you can do there is just go back and continue to work and do the things you do best and hope that they fall.
Coach, just talk about, if you look at the final stat sheet, everything's pretty close with each team. Just talk about what you thought was the biggest difference.
I tell you what, they shot the ball extremely well, I felt like, especially from the three-point line. And part of that's because we didn't guard well. Again, making the right kind of decision. You know, you can't leave good shooters wide open. You just can't do that. This is major college basketball. And so when you're playing major college basketball, you have to contest shooters, and especially three-point shooters. We did not do that all night. The entire night did we do a good job of contesting their shooters. Nor did we hit a lot of shots that we should have hit around the basket. We had kids that was all around the basket several times and could not buy a layup. Not just one time, but several times. From the start of the game to the very end, we're still missing layups.
Coach, you had three people in double-digit scoring tonight, so you got offensively, after a slow start, you got busy going there. What was the difference between the first half and the second half?
Well, I felt like when we came back and we kind of seized the moment there a little bit and we got a little brief lead, but then we turned right back around and make the silly mistakes that we had been making. We turned back around and let them come back in it and then take the lead again. And I felt like they played a much more balanced mental game than we did. And, you know, that concerns me a great deal because we've got some veteran players and we're still making some freshman mistakes, if that makes sense to you, and blowing layups and easy shots. And but you know, it is what it is. It's got to get better. It can't get much worse.
And, Coach, just talk about a quick turnaround. Today's Thursday. You play again on Saturday at home, another conference game. Just talk about what needs to be done between today and tomorrow for your team to get ready for the
Well, maybe I need to bring in a brain surgeon. I don't know. Maybe he can adjust fine-tune the brain, some of the things that we're doing out there, and make the bunnies. We got to make bunnies. And maybe we need to bring in a shooting instructor while we're doing that as well. But it was just not a well-played game, especially on our part. And I felt like they played pretty well. Especially their shots, shooting, and what have you. I just didn't think we made adjustments like we needed to make defensively. And I'm telling you right now, the way we are playing defense, we couldn't guard a soul.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.